Hey guys, it's Brashler. We're going to do a really fun 60-minute class today targeting your upper back and your shoulders. It tends to be one of the most tight areas in the body. We store all kinds of tension and stress up there. So we're really going to work to kind of clean out those cobwebs today and leave you feeling a little bit more open. So if you have yoga blocks, it can be helpful to grab one, if not two of them. If you don't and you're at home and you can grab like a couch cushion or something else just to elevate your body, that can be wonderful as well. And if you're like, well, I don't have any of that, that's fine too. Just ignore all of the cues that have proppage included and allow your body to be flat on the mat. Sound good? Okie doke. So you're going to start on your back today. So go ahead and lay down on your yoga mat and bring the soles of your feet together. So your knees open up wide like a butterfly. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana. And now if you have any props, if you have blocks or a pillow or such, I want you to lift up your upper back and then place the block or the pillow right in between your two shoulder blades. So you're doing a little bit of a back bend in your upper back. Now, if you happen to be super prepared and you have that second block or second pillow handy, you can place it on a shorter height right behind your head. So you're in this kind of like makeshift beach chair situation in which you have a really open chest, a really nice open heart. And then wherever you are, come back together, close your eyes, and just start by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. When we accrue tension in the back of the body, around the shoulders, around the upper back, and even the lower back, we tend to round forward in the front. You can think about that posture that is pretty much required after spending a few hours on your computer, right? That slow hunch forward that just creeps in through the minutes, hours, or sometimes extended days seated. So this pose is a wonderful way to open up the front of the body and help you to reconnect with your breath, with your heart, and just give you a little bit more space. So even if here you feel just a little bit of discomfort, I challenge you to stay. To find peace, to find patience with your breath, and allow that opening to be progressive, to be sweet, and to be subtle. Take 5 more rounds of breath here. If you feel good, go ahead and stay. If you'd like a little bit more, you can reach your arms up and over your ears, maybe grabbing for the back of the pillow or the block, or just bringing your hands together above your head. Couple more rounds of breath. Invite it in under your armpits, in between your ribs, and into the whole heart. Now, wherever you are, relax your arms back alongside your body and bring your hands to your outer thighs and bring your knees together. Close them up like a book. Wonderful. And wherever you are, roll over to your right side. So you come off of the props. And just pause here for a breath or two, allowing your spine to neutralize. Press down into your left hand and come up to a seat just facing towards the top edge of your mat. If you'd like to elevate your hips on the block or on that pillow, it can be really nice to bring your pelvis into a good, healthy position to sit up nice and tall. Relax your arms alongside your body. And then inhale, reach up tall, touch your palms above your head, and bring your hands together in front of your heart. Now just interlace your hands in front of your chest. Push your palms into your chest. Inhale, lift your chest up, and then exhale, round your spine, extend your arms forward, and press your palms towards the wall in front of you. Then inhale, sit back up tall, bring your hands to your chest, lift your chest. Keep your hands interlaced. Exhale, press the palms forward, round your spine like a seated cat and cow. Good. Inhale, draw your hands towards your chest, lift your chest up, and exhale, round the arms forward. Good. Take that 2 more times. If there's any other little movements, wiggles that feel good as you do this, add them in. This is such a wonderful dynamic movement to give you a little bit more space in your upper back between your shoulder blades and just starting to bridge the connection between your pelvis and your shoulders, that is your spine. One more time, hands to your chest, big deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, push your arms forward. Keep your arms in this position, but reach up to the ceiling. Biceps by your ears. Hug the elbows in, draw your ribs together, and push your thumbs up towards the sky a little bit farther than your pinkies. Awesome. Take another breath in and drop your right hand down, side stretch to the right. You can lean as far over into that right side as you'd like, bending the elbow or even bringing it down onto the mat. Keep your right hand where it is. Bend the left elbow and draw it back like you're about to throw something. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee. Breathe out and twist down. And inhale, lift that left arm up and back like you're about to throw something. Bring the left hand to your right knee. Exhale, round, chest down. Yes, one more time. Inhale, create that catapult action. Exhale, left hand to your right knee. This time, grab it. Lift your chest up. Breathe in and twist to your right. Breathe out. Get nice and tall in your spine every inhale. And try to turn your shoulders all the way to the right side of the room as you exhale. Ground your left butt cheek towards the block or towards the ground. And twist back to the center. Reach up high above your body. Inhale and drop your left hand down. Side stretch, other direction. Couple breaths here just to find more space in between each one of your right ribs. And then bend the right elbow back like you're about to throw something. Breathe in. And right hand towards your left knee. Breathe out, round the upper back. Yes, couple more of those. Inhale, catapult the arm, twist open. Exhale, hand toward the knee, round down. One more good one. Inhale, go as far back as you can. Exhale, hand onto the knee. Keep it there. Lift your chest up, breathe in, and twist towards your left. You can move your left hand as needed, but push your right hand into that left knee to create a bit more traction. Feel your back muscles turn on and feel your neck get even longer every time you exhale. Come back through the center, stretch both arms up high and above you, and it's the easiest forward fold you've ever done. Just reach your arms forward. Try way less here. Just kind of move into the space that you're in. Yeah, and then grip your fingers, pull yourself up and over your knees, come into table pose. Reposition yourself as needed, and then just wiggle around. Booty circles, head circles, cat-cow, all the things that feel good. Good. Keep your hips right up on top of your knees. Walk your arms forward for puppy dog pose. So it's like the sassier sister of child's pose. Hands far forward, hips high, and either bring your forehead, your nose, or your chin to the mat, just depending upon where your flexibility is. This is a tighter posture, so approach it with a little bit more ease. Close your eyes. And then without really pulsing in and out of the pose, just let your breath kind of inflate your body and pull you up, and exhale, deflate you and push you down. Yeah, it's like you're a buoy floating in a tropical ocean. And then maybe crawl your fingertips a couple more inches forward or even just a centimeter. Grip your fingers where they are. Pull your shoulders away from your ears like you have really big hoop earrings on. I love my big hoops. And then pull yourself forward, Sphinx pose. Lie all the way down on your belly. Elbows are right under your shoulders, so you might need to reposition yourself forward or backward on your mat. Push your pelvis down into the ground and then draw the front of your belly up and in. So you're kind of activating your core with your pelvis down. Angle your left hand to where your right hand is, and then reach your right hand back, stretch your right quad. Bend the knee and go for the foot. Now you can roll over entirely to the right side if you're expecting, or if this just for some reason doesn't feel good on your belly. Or square your chest back to the front of your yoga mat and maybe even lift up your left elbow by pushing the left hand down. So lots of different variation. It's early on in class. Don't push yourself too far, but know that there is possibility. Draw the heel closer towards your glute and then slowly lower that right leg down without a slingshot. Switch your sides. Angle your right hand towards your left hand. Reach your left hand back, grab for that foot. And it's totally okay to come out of alignment a little bit to get into alignment. So you can roll to your right side, access the foot, and then reposition yourself at the center as you choose. Same options, same variations. There should always be a solution for you in your yoga practice. Take what feels good, have fun, and save the other stuff for somebody else. Take one more breath in and slowly let go of the foot back into your Sphinx pose. Press to the tops of your feet. You're going to do a little bit of core work here. So without tucking your toes, push your little toenails down to the mat. Take a big full breath in and exhale, slowly lift your upper belly, your lower belly, and then your hips from the mat. Hover here. Slowly lower your hips, your lower belly, and your upper belly. Elbows still stay on the ground. Keep the elbows down, breathe in, lift your upper belly, lift your lower belly, lift your hips, and lift your thighs, round your back, hold for 3. 4, 2, that's it. Slowly lower your thighs, your hips, your lower belly. Inhale, lift your chest up. One more time. Exhale, slowly roll from the top down. This is a Sphinx roll up. At the end of it, hold, push your toes down, hold for 3. This is hard. For 2, slowly roll back down. Inhale to lift your chest up. Awesome. Lower your chest down. Slide your hands halfway back to your hips. Lift up for Cobra Pose. It's a baby up dog. Pull your fingers back towards your toes and feel your chest get longer. Take another breath in. Lower all the way down to the ground. Come up into your table pose, hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Hips all the way up and back. Wiggle this one around. Bend one knee at a time. Hips right and left, gaze right and left. Do all the things that feel good to warm up this first bigger shape. Now we're going to really play with opening up the upper back and the shoulders a little bit before we start to flow and practice. So we'll take this first round nice and slow. Bring your feet together, lift your right leg up high, and bend your knee, stack your hip open. You can kind of feel that similar quad stretch down the right leg. Take another breath in, and now bring your right knee down to the ground, right onto the yoga mat. Beautiful. Pivot open to your left, modified side plank. Awesome. Reach the left arm over your ear like you're about to do a cartwheel, and then grab the back of your head with your left hand. Take a breath in, twist your chest open to the ceiling, and then exhale, bring your left elbow toward your right elbow without moving your lower body. Left elbow towards right elbow. And then inhale, twist back open. Inhale, lean back. Again, left elbow towards your right elbow. Breathe out. This is going to feel pretty good. One more time. Inhale, open it all the way up. Exhale, left elbow towards your right elbow. So good. Reach the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Bring your left knee down and thread the needle. Reach all the way underneath you. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Pause here. You can press down with your right hand, taking the elbow into a 90-degree bend. Or if you want to bind the hand behind your back or really do anything else that feels good, as long as you are trying to stack your right shoulder up on top of the left shoulder. Press your right thigh a little bit back to square off on your hips. And take one more full breath in. Twist a little bit more as you exhale. Bring your right hand back down and then reach your left arm up. In the table pose, just the left arm up and a couple big circles. Wiggle that arm, underhand, overhand. Yep, big windmill actions there. And reach your left arm forward. Bicep next to your ear, square your chest down. Extend your right leg back. And just stay here in balance. This is a wonderful place to be. Or breathe in to lengthen. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Exhale, round your back. Stretch again. Breathe in. Left elbow to right knee. Exhale, round. One more time. Stretch it longer. Maybe elbow past the knee. Exhale, get smaller. Curl it, hold it for 3. For 2. Stretch out once again. Pause here. Bend your back knee. Go grab that foot. Left hand, right foot. Kick the foot. So first, real considerable back bend here. You can hold the foot at any point or try to move your hand over to the pinky toe side of the foot so you open up across your chest a little bit more. Really nice. Take another breath in. Stay and breathe out. Reach the left arm forward. Kick your right leg backward. One breath in and table pose. Hands and knees down. Woo! One side down. Cow pose. Inhale, lift your chest up. Gaze forward. Cat pose. Exhale, round your spine. Look between your thighs. One more time. Cow pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Shoulders down. Cat pose. Push the floor. Draw your belly button up. Good. Cow pose. One more round. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Push it back. Bring your legs together. Lift up the left leg high. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Good. So again, find that quad stretch here. Pull the heel in towards your glutes. You can twist your chest as open towards the side as you like. Slowly place your left knee down onto your mat and turn open to the right, modified side plank. Reach the right arm over your ear like you're gonna cartwheel and grab the back of your head. Twist open to the ceiling, rotate up, breathe in, and elbow to elbow round the upper back. Good. 2 more times, and try not to lift up the right heel as you pulse the elbow down. So this is going to be a little bit limiting, but very freeing in your upper back at the same time. Really nice to remove some tension. Last time, reach the arm all the way up to the ceiling, lower your right knee to the floor, and then thread your needle. Reach underneath you. Awesome. Push firm into the left hand. Push the outer left thigh back, and then twist it away. See how much you could stack the left shoulder up on top of the right without just jamming your neck. Try to relax your gaze a little bit. 3 more breaths, your arm variation of choice. And lower the left hand back to the mat when you're ready. Reach your right arm up. Circle the right arm. Say 2 each directions. It's a little bit of lubrication in that shoulder. The more you move something, the more you can move something. Reach your right arm forward. Bicep by the ear, extend your left leg back behind you. Breathe in, elbow to your knee, round it up. Twice more, lengthen out, elbow to your knee. 1 more good one, get as long as you can. Elbow past the knee, crunch it in teeny, teeny, tiny. Stretch out as big as you can, bend the back knee. Go find the foot. And maybe right away go for that pinky toe side. So your inner upper arm faces the right side of the room. Lift the left knee up higher, taking it into a bigger back bend. Reach your right arm forward, kick your left leg backward, 1 more full breath, and table pose. Hands and knees down. Once more, cow pose. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. Cat pose, exhale, round your spine. Cow pose, breathe in, look forward, downward facing dog, press your thighs back. Lift your right leg high, right away, breathe in. Right knee to your chest, round your upper back, breathe out. Kick the leg back and behind you. Knee to the chest, round the upper back more. Last time, kick the leg all the way back, step the foot between your hands, lower your left knee. Reach your arms up. And keep this leg position, bend your elbows into a cactus. Try to pull your elbows back and behind you and push the backs of your hands to the wall behind you so your inner elbows lift up. Awesome. Slowly remove the bend of your elbows and interlace your hands behind your back. Slide your knuckles down the left leg and open up through your chest. Engage your core, pull your right heel back. Take a breath in, stay and breathe out. Reach your arms all the way up and above you. Arms go high, Anjaneyasana, hands to the ground. Tuck your back toes and lift up that back knee. Now all you're gonna do, straighten out both of your legs, don't move your feet. A great place to bring the blocks underneath your hands if all of a sudden the floor feels far away from you. It's also okay to have a little bit of a bend in the knee. Now everyone bend into your right knee and step forward, top of the mat. Halfway lift, big breath in. Fold forward and breathe out. Reach all the way up, grab onto your right wrist, and lean to the left side of the room. Pause here for a couple breaths. Now engage your lower belly, like I'm about to poke you right under your belly button. And back through the center, grab your other wrist. Lean over to the right side. Same thing. Active core to help support the lower back, especially as we're looking to build more space in your upper back today. Reach both arms high and above you. Inhale. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift up your chest and fold forward. Rinse your knuckles to the wall in front of you. Bend your knees. Let this be really about your upper body, and your lower body is going to receive some stretching just because you're folding forward. But prioritize the top for now. I'd release your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway and step your left leg to the back of your mat, followed by the right, plank pose. Inhale and shift forward. Lower halfway, bring your elbows to your ribs. Upward facing dog, lift your chest. Now this can always be a cobra pose. Downward facing dog, press the hips all the way back. Lift up your left leg high, one slow breath in, knee to the chest, exhale. Kick your leg, breathe in. Knee to the chest, look a little forward, use your core. One more time, kick that leg all the way back and behind you. Knee to your chest, step the foot forward. Anjaneyasana, drop your back knee, reach your arms high. Take another breath, lift the ribs, cactus your elbows, draw them back. Take another breath in here, interlace the hands behind your back, slide the knuckles down your right thigh. Engage through your core, pull the left heel back. Breathe in, reach your arms back up and above you. Inhale, touch the ceiling. Hands to the ground, low lunge, lift your back knee. Straighten out your legs and pause. Feel this stretch down both of your legs, and you can kind of wiggle your butt from side to side too. Feel it in your IT band, feel it around the hips. There's good stuff in there. And then bend into your front knee, step forward. Feet together, halfway lift. Fold forward, breathe out. Reach all the way up, grab your right wrist, lean to the left side, one breath out. Back through center, grab your left wrist, lean to the right side, exhale. Both arms high, inhale, reach up, hands behind your back, one more time. Lift up your chest, fold forward, exhale, rinse your knuckles. Hands down, halfway lift, no slingshot on that one. Step your right leg back for your lunge. High plank pose, inhale, chaturanga, elbows on your ribs. Upward facing dog, big lift, let's flow. Downward facing dog, lift your right leg high, one breath. Step the foot forward, drop your back knee. Inhale, reach up, big full breath here. Low lunge, straighten out both of your legs, exhale. Bend your knee, lift your chest, breathe in. Step and fold forward, breathe out, top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Reach up, Tadasana. One breath to the top, fold forward, hands back down, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, Chaturanga, step or jump to your low plank pose. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high. Step it forward, lower your right knee. One breath, reach up, inhale. Low lunge, straighten both of your legs, exhale. Bend the knee, lift your chest. Step and fold forward, breathe out. Good, halfway lift. Fold forward. Tadasana, reach tall. Fold forward, send it out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga. Now you can always skip these chaturanga, moving back to downward facing dog on an exhale as you'd like. Downward facing dog, we meet. Lift your right leg high. It's a little bit different. Step the foot forward, keep the back knee lifted. Bring your feet together, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Reach up, Tadasana, breathe in. Fold forward, right back out. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Keep the elbows in on the ribs as you lower. Upward dog, pull the hands back. Downward dog, one more round, left leg high, breathe in. Low lunge and pause. Feet together, halfway lift. Fold forward, breathe out. Rise, Tadasana. Fold forward. Halfway lift, last time like this, chaturanga. So these lunges are so good to warm up the backs of your legs as we prepare to flow. Downward facing dog, we meet. Take one big breath in. Send it all the way out. Here we go. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold, breathe out. Reach up, Tadasana. 2 full rounds of Sunay. Fold forward, let it go. Halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, wonderful pace. Downward facing dog. One breath in. Let it go. Last time, lift your heels up. Bend the knees. Top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Tadasana, rise. Forward fold, breathe out. Now we're sweating. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a huge breath. Let it go. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Jump to the top. Halfway lift. Fold it forward, knees bend, chair pose. Reach up. Now stay in your chair pose. Grab opposite elbows above your head. Pull. Yes, feel your outer arms activate. Create more space between your ears and your shoulders. Lift up through your lower belly and keep on pulling nice and strong. Stay on your chair pose. Reach back up high. Cross the other elbow on top. Grab and pull. See if you can pull the shoulders down your back as you wrap your inner upper arms towards the back of your head. Draw up through your lower belly. Reach up, straighten your legs this time. Big full breath, stand tall and fold forward. Exhale. Lift up halfway, breathe in. Step your left leg to the back of your mat. Reach your right arm high, take a twist. You can stay right here. We'll start to move more into the shoulder. Bind your top arm behind your back. Try to slide your hand towards your outer left hip. Now lift that outer left hip and drop your outer right hip. Turn your chest up more to the ceiling. Reach your right arm back up high and above you. Place your right hand down to the ground. Use your core, 3-leg down dog. Kick the right leg up, back, and behind you. Bring your knee to your left upper arm. That's the opposite upper arm. Exhale. Good. Kick the leg back and behind you. Bring the knee to your right upper arm. Exhale. Kick the leg back one more time. Knee to the chest, step the foot forward. Straighten out both of your legs. One time, breathe in. Bend your knee, lift your chest. Reach your arms up, high lunge, crescent pose. Now bend into that left knee a little bit so you can lift your lower belly. It's not going to make it easier. In fact, it's going to be a bit harder. Take a breath in, cactus your elbows, and bend your left knee 1 centimeter from the ground. Good. On an inhale, straighten out both legs and reach your arms up. A little bit of balance. Now bend both knees and draw the elbows back into the cactus. I call this bow flex. Straighten out your legs. Reach your arms up high. Again, inhale. Bow flex. Bend your knees. Bend the elbows. Last time, straighten everything you can. Stand on your right leg. Airplane. Push your arms back. Now bend into your right knee so you get a lot of booty strength going on. Lift your chest higher and lift your left heel higher. Make this a back bend. Beautiful. Bend more into your right knee. Chair pose. Feet together. Sweep your arms up high. Now listen. Sweep your left arm back. Stay in chair pose and twist your chest to the left side of the room. Breathe in, back to chair pose. Reach tall. Other side. Sweep the right arm back and the left arm forward. Inhale, both arms back up high, fold forward, hands to the ground. Lift up halfway, lunge your right leg back. Reach the left arm high, twist. Bind. Wrap the back of the left hand towards the back of the body, or flip the palm and try to grab for your outer right hip. Now lift that outer right hip up and twist your chest open. Reach the left arm back up, breathe in. Plant the palm down, use your core, 3-leg downward dog, punch the left leg high, tap your right upper arm, exhale. Leg goes back, breathe in. Tap the left upper arm, kick the leg high and behind you, step it forward. Straighten both of your legs, get all of that hamstring length. Now bend your front knee, reach up, crescent pose. Take a full breath in, bend your right knee, bend your elbows, bow flex. Straighten both legs, reach up, inhale. Bend both knees, bow flex. Take a back bend on it too. Inhale, go back up, legs straight, arms up. Take that bow flex, feel your back get strong. Reach back up tall, inhale. Airplane, on the left leg, balance. A little turbulence is okay, you're getting strong. Can you make it more of the back bend? Lift the heel, lift the chest, and find balance with your eyes. Bring your feet together, chair pose. Inhale, stretch your arms up, right arm back. Exhale and twist to the right. Chair pose, breathe in. Left arm back, twist to the left. Back to chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lift up halfway and lengthen your body, chaturanga. Back and through, clear out the hips. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up high. Bring your knee to your left arm and kick the leg out to the left. Reach the left arm high, rock star. You can drop your left heel down to the mat so your hips spiral open a bit more. Good. Now take a big full breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Try to reach the left arm underneath you. At some point, you're going to get stuck. Reach back up. Breathe in. Keep the left heel down. Thread again. Exhale, opening up farther. There it is. One more time. Big breath all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle, or chiseling your core too. Reach high to the ceiling and plant the left hand down. 3-leg down dog, right leg goes high and behind you. Step the foot forward, exhale. It's familiar. Straighten out both of your legs, breathe in. Bend your knee, lift your chest, breathe out. Crescent pose. Inhale, stretch your arms high. One bow flex, exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbows. Straighten your legs, reach up, inhale. Warrior 2. Ha, turn it open, ground your back heel. And then right away, straighten your legs, reach up, touch your palms. High triangle pose. Warrior 2, bend your knee, reach back out. 2 more times. High triangle, inhale, core in. Warrior 2, exhale, sink a little bit more. Last time. High triangle, maybe point your right toes up. Warrior 2, sink low. Reverse your warrior, straighten out your right leg. Triangle pose. Reach to the front. And bring your hand down to the floor or the block outside of your right foot. Lean your shoulders back to the wall behind you. And then again, engage your lower belly. Bind your top arm. Take it behind the back or maybe grab onto the front of the right thigh. And slide your left shoulder away from your nose. Stay here if you want a little bit more core work. Reach your right arm forward like you have snacks. Palm faces up, rotate from your torso. Hold for 3. Hold for 2, bend the knee, reverse your warrior. Throw your snacks to the back of the room. Chaturanga, hands down. Upward facing dog, big breath up. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high, building some heat. Knee to the right upper arm, rock star. Kick the leg out. Drop the right heel down. Breathe into twist open and thread the needle. Reach underneath you towards the left shoulder blade. Stretch back up again. Inhale. Keep that right heel anchored. Thread again. Exhale. Last time. Breathe in. Exhale. Thread. Reach, reach, reach. Stretch the arm all the way above you. Inhale. Plant the palm down. 3-leg downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Step it forward, lunge. Straighten the legs. Keep the hands down. 1 breath in. Bend your knee, breathe out. Reach up, crescent lunge. That's your breath in. Bow flex, bend the knee, bend the elbows. Everything straight. Reach up, inhale. Turn to your right, warrior 2. Good. Straighten your legs, reach up. Inhale, high triangle pose. Warrior 2, exhale, bend the front knee. 2 more times. High triangle. Maybe touch your palms and look at them. Warrior 2, breathe out. Last time. Inhale, high triangle pose. Warrior 2, sink into it. Reverse your warrior. Straighten the left leg. Triangle. Reach forward until you can no farther and bring the hand down. Right arm straight to the sky. And then turn the palm. Bind behind your back. Maybe grab for the top of the left thigh. And then lean back. Almost imagine resting your shoulders on a person behind you. Stay here or stretch the left arm forward. Grab your snacks. Pinky finger turns up to the ceiling. Shoulder wraps down the back. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Bend the knee. Reverse your warrior. Catapult back. Chaturanga. Hands to the mat. Awesome job. Find that low plank pose. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Big inhale here. Let it go. Send it away. Lift your heels up high. Bend your knees. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Exhale. Chair pose. Sit into it. Reach high. Fold forward. Hands back down. Breathe out. Lift up halfway and lengthen. Chaturanga. Just adding on a little bit more to the flow. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. Right leg high. 1 breath in. Step forward, crescent lunge, reach up, single breath in, bow flex, breathe out, get lower, straighten everything, reach up, warrior 2, turn to the left, high triangle, reach up, straighten your legs, warrior 2, bend your knee, reverse your warrior, big stretch, new pose, half moon. Bring your right hand to the ground in front of your right foot, lift your left leg and left arm up. Fly. A block underneath your right hand is a wonderful solution to create longer arms. Stay here or bend your left knee and grab for your left foot with your left hand, Chapasana. Kind of recreating that quad stretch here. Kick into your hand, maybe even lean back, put a little drama on it, a nice open back bend. Good, now look down. Bend your right knee, that's the bottom one. Bring your left knee to meet it, chair pose. Top of the mat, inhale, touch your hands in chair pose. Hands to your heart center. Lean forward and twist to the right side of the room. Stay here and breathe, or open your arms up floor to ceiling. Left fingers down, right fingers high. Now you can add on a bind here too. Wrap the right arm behind your back and try to grab onto the top of your left thigh. Open your chest up and pull both shoulders down your back like you have a really heavy backpack on. Split the arms back open, breathe in, fold forward, exhale it out. Halfway lift, just a breath. Fold forward, send it away, Tadasana, reach all the way up, stand tall, lean a little bit back. Fold forward, hands to the mat. Halfway lift, get long. Chaturanga, back and through. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high. You're almost there. Step the foot forward. Reach up, high lunge, breathe in. Bow flex, bend the knees, bend the bows. Reach up, straight legs, inhale. Warrior 2, turn to the side. High triangle, straighten the legs, reach up. Warrior 2, sink low. Reverse your warrior, big full stretch. Half moon, left fingertips down, right side up. Look to the ground here to give yourself more balance. If you want more challenge, look up. Stay or bend your right knee. Grab the foot, take the quad stretch. Press your stomach out, lean the shoulders back. Create tons of space between your heel and your glutes. And this transition is very mechanical yet fluid. Bend the left knee. Slowly bring your right knee to meet it. Chair pose, lift your chest up, touch your palms. Hands to your heart center. Lean forward, twist to the left. And you're here. Wonderful place to stay. Great place to add on. Split the arms from floor to ceiling if you'd like, or maybe bind the top arm around your back. Wherever you are, be still for 5 breaths. Just allow this shape to land. You've worked hard to get here. Now enjoy the space. Split the arms once again. Breathe in. Fold it forward, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Fold and breathe out, reach up, Tadasana, inhale. Wrap your right arm under your left arm. eagle pose. Bend both of your knees. Lift your right leg over your left leg. Now find your balance by locking your eyes. And lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders so I could rest a glass of wine on your bicep. Don't spill my wine, please. Push your pinky fingers forward. Yes, feel the upper back broaden. Now breathe into that. Keep your arms in this eagle wrap. Bring your elbows to your knees and kick your right leg back so you've got an eagle arm airplane. Push your fingers as far forward as you can without removing the bind. Slowly bend the left knee, land back in your crescent pose. Reach the arms up high, breathe in, twist. Right elbow outside of the left knee. Now you can either keep that eagle bind, bring your hands to your heart, or split your right hand down and your left arm high. Every variation is wonderful as long as it feels right for you today. No square peg, round hole. Activate your back leg, stretch the skin on the back of the knee. Take one more full breath in here. Bring your hands down to the mat. Slide your left foot about a foot back and lift your right leg up high, standing splits. Pause here and work a fold, nose towards the knee, or work a couple handstands. Plant your palms down underneath your shoulders. Lift your left heel up high, breathe in. Bend your left knee and flick your hips up. You have to hold nothing, but you have to have fun. Take as many or as few of these as you would like, and then hold that last one. Just decide not to come down. That's how it works. For 3, for 2. As you fold, cross your right ankle behind your left ankle. Feet flat to the mat. Lift up halfway and walk your hands over to the left side of the mat. You can bend your left knee if you want a little bit more, but have the right leg as straight as you can. Stay here, or final option, reach your right arm up so you twist your chest and bind your right arm behind your back one more time. Stay and breathe. It's a full body pose. Reach your right arm back up if you've bound. Hands to the ground. Exhale. Uncross your ankles. Lift up halfway. Breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out, rise up, sweep your eagle arms high and wrap your left arm under your right arm. Take a deep chair and wrap your left leg over your right leg. Elbows up. Push the back of your head to the wall behind you. Find more space. Curl your elbows towards your knees. Release your left leg, eagle-armed airplane. Stretch your middle fingers as far forward as you can. Feel how that pulls the shoulders down your back. Bend your right knee and gingerly step back into your crescent pose. Take the breath in and twist to the right side. Again, either with the eagle arms, with your hands at heart, or split your arms open. Stay here for 3 more rounds of breath, moving into any variation that you tried out on your first side, whether that's a bind or anything else that feels innovative and creative for today. One more deep breath in. Bring your hands down to the mat. Slide the right leg just about a foot back. Lift the left leg up high, standing splits. For all my righties in the room, this is your time to shine. Plant your palms down, lift your right heel high, bend your right knee, and flick your hips up and over your shoulders a few rounds of handstand hops. I'm a big proponent of don't bring your legs together for a year. Keep the right knee bent and just allow the left leg to help coast you above your shoulders. Take one more round, and as you land, cross the left ankle behind your right ankle. Feet are flat, lift up halfway, and walk your hands over to the right side of the room. Keep the feet flat to the floor. Option to reach the left arm up, embrace the twist, and then wrap the left arm around your lower back. Pull the shoulders down and away from your ears. If you are bound, take a breath in to reach the arm up high, and then everyone hands to the ground, uncross your ankles. Lift up halfway, flat back, big breath. Fold forward, exhale, rise all the way up to stand. Huge breath to the ceiling. Fold forward, pour your heart down. Lift up halfway, breathe in, come to plank pose, and hold. Drop down to your elbows. Find your forearm plank. Keep your hands away from one another if possible, and think about pulling your elbows toward one another. Now, if you'd like to stay here and build strength in your core, do so. Otherwise, lift your hips up high and walk your toes in for dolphin pose. Take your toes as close to your elbows as you can, simultaneously building strength in your core and your shoulders. Hold and breathe. Push your chest back towards your thighs. Push your palms down into the mat and try to pull the elbows together. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe in, lift your heels higher, and drop your knees down to the mat, child's pose. Drop your hips to your heels. Rest your arms alongside your body, or even in between your legs can be nice post-dolphin pose. Close your eyes and take a few rounds of breath. If you have one cheek to the mat, switch your cheeks. If you've got the middle of your face, just stay where you are. Send all of the breath into the upper back. Bring your hands back underneath you, table pose. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog of our practice today. So if there's anything else you need to check in with, any wiggles, waddles, or changes that feel good, take that now. And as you feel complete, lift your heels up high and place your knees right back down onto the mat, camel pose. Sit up tall and bring your hands onto your lower back like you're sliding your hands into pants pockets. Hips aligned right up on top of the knees, so you're kneeling tall. From here, pin your elbows back behind you and lift up your chest. Start to press your hips forward as you lean your shoulders backward. Engage through your core, and then at the very end, drop your head back and behind you. You can separate your lips, allow a little bit of heat to come out of the body. Just a few rounds of breath. Know that this pose often brings about a lot of sensation, and that's okay. Just sit with it and respond rather than react. Engage into your core and slowly peel yourself up. Sit your hips to your heels. Drop your chin to your chest and just close your eyes. We'll take a couple more rounds of camel pose, letting each one really settle in. You've created all of this wonderful chest space, so now we'll move into it. Round 2, camel pose. Come on up. Maybe walk your hands a little bit higher on your lower back. Fingers point down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your ribs up. Exhale, lean back. Press your hips forward so they're right up on top of the knees. And if you feel comfortable, you can start to walk your hands down to your ankles. Maybe one, maybe both. Wherever you are, press the hips forward. Drop the head back. Stay for 3 more rounds of breath. Let the heat come out through your mouth. If you have walked your hands down, one at a time, bring them back to the lower back. Curl yourself up and again, drop your hips to your heels, your chin to your chest. Close your eyes. And we'll take one more final round of camel pose. Set up with your hips high, your hands in position. Breathe in to lengthen and exhale to move into your last major back bend today. Hold here until you feel complete. Slow, steady breaths. Open heart. Energy moving out. As this back bend feels complete for today, slowly sit all the way up. Drop your hips to your heels, your chin to your chest, and this time round all the way forward into a child's pose. You can reach the arms forward, back, or even a little bit of a cactus from side to side, you choose. Start to smooth out your breath, letting go of any rigidity, any heat. Sit up tall, and then slowly just drop your hips to one side, swing your legs forward. Give your legs a little pedal, shake them out. And reach your arms up and above you, breathe in, fold forward, nice and long over your legs. Keep some space between your throat and your belly button. And push your hips back behind you. So you're kind of trying to scoot your butt cheeks back behind your body. Good. Sit up tall, and as you do so, bring your right knee to your chest. Give it a squeeze. And bring your right foot to the outside of your left leg. Take your right hand behind you. Reach your left arm up high, breathe in, and twist left elbow outside of your right knee. Close your eyes. See if you can twist more with your torso rather than with your neck and with your face. Activate your left leg. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Every breath in, get taller. Every breath out, twist a little farther. Turn back forward, and all you're going to do is bend your left knee. So you come into this seated figure 4 stretch. Your right ankle crosses over your left thigh. Move your left foot as close into your body as you need to feel this stretch. It's just another version of a pigeon. Sit up tall, right on top of your butt bones. Pull your chest forward and your shoulders down. Try to walk that left heel in a little bit closer towards you, taking a deeper knee bend. And then move your left foot over to the right side. So you stack up your shins in double pigeon. Now that right knee might be way far away from the left foot, and that is fine. That means you need this stretch. Stay lifted, or if you have the room, fold forward. We'll be here just a few rounds of breath. And if you folded forward, sit back up. Everyone bring your feet down to the ground so your knees bend up to the ceiling. And bring your hands just slightly behind your hips. Fingers point forward. Lift your hips up high, reverse table pose. Drop your head at the end, lift the pelvis up, and feel that length in the fronts of your hips. Swing your butt back between your hands. Legs are straight in front of you. Lower the hips down. Bring your left knee in. Give it a squeeze. Cross the left foot over to the right side. Left hand goes down. Reach your right arm up high and twist to the left side of the room. Few big breaths here. Again, resisting the urge to twist into your neck and rather twist into your torso. Seated twists are a wonderful way to get more targeted in your upper back because your hips are grounded. It prohibits the rotation of the pelvis, which we often do much more than in the upper back. So this is a wonderful way to kind of handicap the lower part of the body. Turn back forward, bend into the right knee, and take your seated pigeon. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Pull the right heel in just the best that you can, and try to sit up nice and tall. Start to scoot your right foot over to the left side, double pigeon. Stack the left knee on top of the right foot best that you can. Activate through your feet. And again, either stay lifted or fold it forward, just taking your variation. What do you need today? Stay for one more full breath in. Let it all the way out. Once again, extend your legs out in front of you. Bend into the knees. One more reverse table pose. Lift the hips up high. This time, rock a little bit forward and backward, side to side. Feel this release into your shoulders as well. And lower your hips down towards your heels. Bend your elbows back and keep your hands right where they are. Feel this across your chest. Rock a little side to side. This should be fairly sensational, but in a really yummy and welcome way. It's the anti-chaturanga pose. Lower your shoulders to the ground. Bend your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg forward. And then twist over to the left side of the room. Close your eyes, open up your arms. Allow this to be a pose of ease. And bring your right knee back in. Give it a nice big hug. Take your left knee in to meet it. And then extend your right leg out. Twist. And come back through the center. Squeeze the left knee in. Bring your right knee in to meet it. Grab for the bottoms of your feet this time. Happy baby. Rock side to side. Let it feel so good. This is the best yoga pose in the world. Enjoy every ounce of it. And if there's anything else that you need before you take rest, offer yourself the time to do so. And once you are ready, come down into Shavasana. Give your body the time to wiggle around and adjust and truly get comfortable using any of the props that you've brought with you. And then begin to melt in. Rest here as long as you'd like. I'll join you in a few moments to close down your practice. Start to pay attention to your breath and specifically bring it back into your chest. Feel it swell the space underneath your collarbones. Bring it into the space beneath your armpits. And deep down into the back of the body as well. Stretch your arms over your ears. Get as long as you can. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it all the way out. Bring your knees into your chest. And make your way up to a seat, however you would like to get there. Resume with your eyes closed, and this time hands together at your heart. Sit up tall and just breathe into this space that you have created this last hour. Enjoy one full breath in. Sigh it out. Bring your thumbs up to your forehead. Namaste.